From the disappearance of the Paradigm to the most dangerous enemy ever in Fortnite's entire storyline, Fortnite Season 4's first teaser has finally been decrypted, and what it reveals is absolutely insane. From a first inspection, a viewer wouldn't really see much interesting. A hand is being seen sucked down or forced down within some goo substance, which I believe to be a liquefied version of the Spire's metal, which was chromium. Now you can very clearly see the resemblance to this prismatic-like texture or pattern, which rainbow metallic palette was clearly evident within the Zero Crisis live event, and the Spire as well as this goo. A super common community theory that contradicts that as of right now, is that this goo is actually related to the Chaos Agent. But no, the goo here is not the same, it just happens to both be goo. And the goo seen in the Season 4 image is clearly a lot more similar to the Spire's prismatic textures, rather than just the Chaos Agent happened to have goo as well. Now, what else is there to analyze in this image? I'm gonna go with the background, or the sky if you will. I love how everyone's focus is set on decoding whatever this prismatic goo-like texture really is, but we're all missing the real teaser of this image, and it's not the goo, it's the sky. Notice the black-blue gradient seen here within the background of this image, and then look at this little snippet of the Chapter 3 Season 3 cinematic trailer, where we get our first and only look at the Bloom Watcher so far. All we know currently about this character, or the Bloom Watcher, is that she's watching us, and wherever she is where the 7 are being taken off to, as we can see by this image. Like the sky is completely this, and you got this black and blue gradient. It's really interesting. Now, does this strengthen some connection between the Bloom Watcher and the Spire Chromium for next season plot, seeing that wherever the 7 being taken by the Bloom Watcher is a very Spire related place? I definitely think it provides some link, yes. The Spire was somewhat of a test of a primal force, or a greed for dark power, as Foundation reiterates in that season's cinematic trailer. And all of that often seems to tie back to nature or life, with the blooming of the 0 point, the mushrooms, and the blooming of the 0 point reoccurring again this season, as it did when the Spire bloomed or occurred in Chapter 2 Season 5's The Zero Crisis event. Now, I have said that many times, until we get our elements straight, the nature/life element could either be represented by Oro and Aurelia, or the Bloom Watcher and whoever her significant other is. And we now know that its nature is that element, so Bloom Watcher could likely fit this role. It's probably our answer here for that question. Again, this whole idea of elemental relation can be completely misguided, just by mentioning the Spire symbol's inclusion on the main IO logo. So, is it Chaos Agent? Does that disprove everything? Is it the Bloom Watcher? Is it the Elementals? Or is it just the Imagined Order? Is it Geno? I've told you my theory, so now you tell me yours. The best theory in the comments of what this goo exactly is will be hearted and also pinned, so good luck, and try to not get yourself stuck in some liquid chromium.